Next, we'll talk about your strategic narrative. So the idea here is that strategic narratives enable brands to create a unique story that will guide their entire business activity. So strategic narratives, you can say, they show the future to the customer. And from this future, companies are able to indicate how they're different from competitors. And another important thing to keep in mind or think about when you're thinking about a strategic narrative is that the crux of it is having a shared purpose. So your strategic narrative goes far beyond just your product. And your strategic narrative really has two main functions. The first is to explain how your purpose will be fulfilled. And the second is to explain the necessary rules to fulfill that shared purpose. So as an analogy, you can think of a potluck where everyone is responsible for bringing a different dish to complete the meal. So the shared purpose is the potluck, and the narrative explains who brings what to the party. So which meal folks were responsible for bringing to this potluck. And as an example, we can look at Nike. Great example here. Their mission is to bring inspiration and innovation to every athlete in the world. And what makes this a shared purpose is that Nike is actively encouraging people to inspire each other. So their super famous slogan, "Just do it," is a key part of this narrative. And aside from inspiring, it also helps define the respective roles in this narrative. So pretty much Nike is saying, we'll bring the shoes, the equipment, and the clothing. You bring your drive, your discipline, and your competitive spirit. And obviously, you can see how this is a narrative that goes far beyond the products that Nike sells. Another quick example I'll just share of what a powerful strategic narrative can do for you is Tesla. So Tesla says they don't do any marketing. False. They don't do any paid ads because they don't need to, because their product and their story are freaking amazing. So that is one of the amazing benefits of having a really powerful and resonant strategic narrative. So how do you do that? Well, the first thing is to create a context of human connection for your narrative. That is step number one. The second is to collaborate around a shared purpose. So like you saw in the Nike example, Nike is actively encouraging people to inspire each other. And the third thing is to make sure to connect it with your company and brand's DNA. So in order to do that, you need to go back to the original vision and ethos of your founder or founders, why the company came to be, and make sure it connects to that so that it's authentic.